Hello there, welcome back to Covenant Rank 25. I want to get weird with these expert challenges, and I was looking through here and pure chance, volatile gauge, predetermined paths, and a random champion sounds perfect for this. Let's go with I don't know, what goes well with new challenger, where you have a new champion. Probably not Remnant, right? Because they're all pretty cohesive. Maybe Stygian, maybe Hellhorned. Honestly, Hellhorned with torches. And then let's do this. We'll go Hellhorn, Melting Remnant. I like this combo anyway. It's a good time usually. And then if we're gonna get a random champion, honestly, like a Wildington or like a Primordium would be good. All right, let's do this. I like this. So I do have a little bit of an announcement as well. The Monster Train DLC, I believe it's called like the Last Divinity, is going to be going into the public test train tomorrow or today, the day that you're watching this. So as this video goes live at some point today, I will be live on Twitch streaming we got the Ascension. Not what I was expecting, but all right, this is gonna be funky. Yeah, so as you are able to watch this, go check out and see if the DLC is live. I'll be on twitch.tv. Come by, say hey. It's a good way to interact with the community, and we might as well, see what's going on. I want to try the new DLC. It's only going to be live for the weekend, and so I'm going to give it a little bit of a thought, basically. How do I build this? Torches and vents. Okay, I like the explosives. We don't have any reform built in. The Pyre Chomper's kind of funky. And then the Sentient. So I'm not really going to be able to give you any more spikes. Or like have any sort of combination with spikes. So I don't know about this. I think we actually just go cultivating. And then we try to get the cultivate trigger on our dregs. And that's going to make them slightly better, I think. I don't know. Summon abilities triggering additional time is only going to be good for our Pyre Chomper, unfortunately. So let's just go with the armor, and then we'll look for opportunities to add armor. Hopefully like a Welder Helper Imp or something like that will boost that one out. What a weird... Yeah, I guess I knew that it was going to be weird, and I still went with it. Non-bot, I think we can do this. I think we can do it for the unit draft. It would be fun if there was like a colorless mode where every different card or every different card that you start with is like from all sorts of different decks. That could be interesting. I feel like there's some wonky stuff you could do with this. Let's go. So I don't really want to cultivate these dregs because they're going to burn out very quickly, but I have no problem cultivating a stew. So I might do some sort of like steward, sentient, and then torch this backline guy. I think that's the play. All right, so we go with this. Well, nope, not you. We'll torch the backliner, so that's like 9 health we're not losing. And then, honestly, we'll just have to accept that. The cultivate trigger is easy to, it's easy to trigger with these torches, but like in the starting area, 36 health is all we're gonna get because we don't have any heals. So our cultivate is not super strong whenever we're self-cultivating, if that makes sense. Like we would much prefer to keep our health high on the Sentient. So a vent here will be a good idea at some point. I think we do this. We can also just torch. So I think we torch, entombed, and then vent the bottom floor. And then we're probably not going to let her get all the way up to the top. So let's just do this. It's nice of him to have an attack so that he can knock himself out. Huh? Perfect. So as the DLC drops, there's a lot of new changes coming. There's going to be a new clan with... I like this. There's going to be a new clan. There's going to be both exiled and a normal champion. There are plenty of new cards. There's some wonky new mechanics. There's like a risk-reward system that basically helps anyone who doesn't really think that the trials are fair enough, or doesn't really think that the trials are very well fleshed out. There's going to be like a way to fix that. So a lot of interesting different mechanics to kind of go hand in hand with one another. I think we need to start playing for the long game here. Unfortunately, this guy is going to make it on to the next round. Which means you will too, with your dangerous 6. This isn't looking good. I wish I could kill my own drag, to be honest with you. We're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, not good. So you're huge. You were like 10 and 13 or something like that. I guess huge is a relative term. So you were 10 and 13. I could get a bunch of energy, but like, you're really just paying for yourself. Do I throw down the stew as well? Let's do this. Let's do this. So you go up top. You are gonna pay for all of these other units that I want. You're perfect. You will go there. Now we're at 38. And then let's just vent, because it's the 2 damage we need. I also could have killed this guy up top, but yeah, because I think we're probably going to want to fill this with stewards and dregs. So dreg will be necessary. 11. Oh, barely. Barely pulled it out. Pulled it out by 1 point or so. I guess the imp would have also knocked him out, but yeah, not great. So as the DLC is coming out, I will have basically 1 weekend to push through both streaming and videos of it. And so my plan is to basically record and stream at the same time, starting whenever it drops tomorrow, and then to just kind of go throughout the weekend. So I'm only going to be streaming on Friday, or today, the day that you watch this video, and I will be recording all weekend long, and then hopefully we'll have some good stuff during the next week to kind of upload to YouTube and whatnot. I think we really need a molded in this deck, or some form of reform. I don't think that we go for stuff like stealth and burnout just yet. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think we need that. Okay, so we need molded, we need reform. Stealth is like directly in contrast to this revenge trigger. It would honestly be imps. How do I feel about going imps? Consumer of crowns, cost -3 per imp in play. We're gonna be able to hit. We don't really have any synergies with imps, other than I guess they're a little bit better because of the rail hammer. I don't like it. I don't like much, to be honest with you. Look Ats Tycoon. So Sentient really threw a wrench in this whole thing. Let's go Tycoon. I like making cash. Mr. Monopoly over here. Wait, what? Oh, no way. The path you take on the map is chosen. Alright, there is no autonomy in this. You get what you are given. The Wickles Baron is going to be a lot better for us, I think, in the harvest department, since we have so many weak units, and we can kill our entombed explosives with torches and whatnot. So like maybe we can kind of set up some self damage synergies. I don't know. Like I'm just kind of going crazy here. Fortify, magic power. I think magic power on a vent is always a good idea. One of the best upgrades for it, probably the best upgrade for it. Molded for free. Not gonna say no to that. And then I think we purge the stews to get them out of the set, because stewards are pretty weak with burnout decks just in general, so gonna toss those guys. But I am looking forward to changes to the general way that the monster train like structure works. So I know there's a new boss. There's this like risk reward currency that they've added into the game. I don't want to mess with this. As far as spikes go, we won none. But the risk reward currency, I think, is going to be the thing that I'm the most interested in. Mostly because 4, I'm not going to go down there. Mostly because I feel like Monster Train has only like very recently, I feel like Monster Train has started to get a little bit, I don't want to say stale, but I think it started to get a little bit stale for me. Mostly just because I've been, oh, there we go. Let's do this, and then we can drop you, torch you, and then put you in the back, which I wish that I would have swapped the 2 of those. I would much rather have had him scale than get the extra like 15 or whatever it is that we had. And then how about this? Something crazy for, oh, it's not gonna do anything. We'll just keep it in the deck. We'll play it later. But I think Monster Train's been getting stale, not from a playing standpoint, but from a uploading to YouTube standpoint. Because there's only so many things I can do with these expert challenges, but this one hopefully is going to maybe, you know, shake things up a little bit. So ideally, I'd be able to run through all the expert challenges, but it's kind of slow going. It's slow pushing through these, and I've also got so many other story mode games on my plate right now that I really want to crank through Bugsnax, and I really want to crank through Paraspera, and those are the 2 that I'm like immediately concerned with. Yeah, you're dead. You didn't think I was gonna throw a bomb at you wrapped in candle wax, huh? We will fortify our cultivate target. Do you cultivate yourself, right? So honestly, the dregs on your floor is like a bad idea. I think it makes more sense. I mean, I know it's 2 cost, which is weaker. Is it better to have killed with 2 torches or just vent them? I say we just vent them, because then we don't get the 2 incants on this guy. Not that it really matters that much. And then, yeah, that's not worth anything, so. Okay. But I think, yeah, being able to kind of inject a level of, like, freshness with the DLC is going to be really nice. Being able to kind of have something different to experiment with and learn and all of that good stuff. So I'm incredibly excited for it, and I think it'll be a good time. So hopefully, let's grab one of these guys, huh? So hopefully tomorrow... or today. I keep saying that as if you're watching it here with me. Hopefully that will manifest itself in the first time I see that DLC, which I'm very excited about. Torch to all of the foot soldiers. I think you guys got to go. The problem is this dude is a sweeper, and my health is super low. And honestly, the sweepers just destroy the dregs. So I think we have to go steward. Really, I'd just be playing this torch just to play it. I think we do. I missed. All right, well I misclicked, so let's just do this guy instead. We'll torch you for 3. It's not the best use of money, but you know we got 5 gold out of it, so some would say it's worth it. 134. Okay. So I am not gonna kill you. I actually don't want to put that dreg there because the dreg is gonna be getting the cultivate stacks. I'd rather have this guy in the back. Oh no, because he's sweep. He's gonna kill everybody in 2 hits anyway. Yeah, putting a dreg down doesn't actually do anything. Like at all. Right? Absolutely nothing. Am I gonna get my molded back? I will. So molded with entombed explosive is like ideal. If I can get both of those, I can pull both of my entombed explosives out and then hopefully get the kill on this guy. That would be the idea. So we need to get you as close to 100 health as possible. This is 16 of that. Could also like 2, 4. I mean, it doesn't. It's just kind of tiny little hits here and there. Isn't really gonna make much of a difference. So we might as well do that, and then we'll just let it go. Should be close. Should be close. I mean, we're definitely taking pyre damage. Like I'm not gonna get by. Okay, you're a given. You'll do 50. And then here's where the craziness comes out. I think we have to do the entombed explosive, and we throw you in the back. Yeah. We throw you in the back, and you'll get 1 hit. You will not get 1 hit because you're dazed. Understood. All right. Well, that was a valiant attempt. I'll take 1 hit on the pyre. Cov 25, completely random. Who came up with this? Who did this? All right. Inflame is slightly better because of our railhammer. This is a really bad deck. Like just our starting cards were kind of whatever. Fortify, molded, vents. I mean, we can make it work with the barons. I think we can turn this around. I'm just trying to figure out how. Do we stuff a floor? Against Seraph the Chaste, we do not want to rely on status effects. But the thing is that like rage is not the primary function of this. It would really just be the armor, and because we have volatile gauge, I'm actually thinking this is worth it a little bit. I'm gonna go with the inflame. I think we were really just looking at it as a temporary rage buff because like it's gonna go away, and then the armor is just to counter like fortify. Oh, fortify was a bad pick because of the volatile gauge. Oh, it's the volatile gauge, man. I gotta play around it a little bit better. Yeah, so I don't think I want any of these guys. I really could use a, like, big old Legion of Wax or something like that. Sure, or send me to the Hell Vent. Just, I'm at the whims of the Monster Train RNG. I will completely do whatever it is you think I need to do. Pyro Wings attack our source of Ember directly, which means I need to start going for lots of Ember. You give me health, you give me damage, and you give me spell damage. But these cards are going to be cheaper because of the volatile gauge. So you will potentially be more expensive. So I'd rather have this. Of all the things, I think that's one of the better ones. And let me just check what Fell's doing real fast. Remove these weights to thwart their assault. So actually, Ember Stasis is just going to straight up counter Fell. So I hadn't really thought about that. But yeah, that was actually going to work out really nicely. So I would love to dupe a card. The problem is all of my cards are bad. Basically. Honestly, what would be a good play here? Maybe a second molded to be able to get more units in front of these two, more often at least. Another Entombed, maybe? No, one's enough, or two's enough. Two is probably too many, to be honest. I think we take the second Reform. I might disagree with that later on down the road, but for right now, it seems to be kind of like one of the fine decisions. I think what we really need is a unit buff location. Like, we really need to find a Merchant of Steel, because these guys being just stock is kind of bad. We also got messed up down there. So let's go Tycoon, Baron, Sentient. And then I have to put like a Steward behind you or something, because I don't really know what to combo with this Sentient. And you are so expensive this time around. Why? Okay, so let's throw you there. Sentient, you are... I don't think that's the best place for you. I think we just let you burn. Like, I think we just let you die. Like, I don't think that there's any benefit to playing you defensively in this set. At least in this set that I'm looking at. Yeah. All right. Let's just fire it up. Let's see what happens here. So I think you get 3 attack. Woohoo! That's great. None of these guys were too impacted by that. No one's dead, so no moldeds. We can throw our... Where are you at? This dreg. We could throw this guy. That would drop you. Honestly, I should try to use these embers on Talos if I can. Yeah, you're not even gonna die. How about this, maybe? Yeah, all this is bad. Not really getting any kills here because we don't have any damage. We also don't have any defense. And we also don't have any spells. And everything's expensive. Oh no. We'll play you. We'll throw you down. I think that puts us in a perfect position to reform this dreg. I shouldn't have played it on this floor, but that's okay. We'll throw you back here. You're gonna get some hits in. Death, whatever goes behind you would die. Maybe we should just vent down here. We need to do at least 6 damage, so let's use this vent at the end of our turn. I think you get thrown down so that you die. He will hit this Trusted Priest, and then we also would like to do 10 damage down here, which is unfortunately just not going to happen. I could start using these embers. I feel like they should be saved a little bit, but put you there. Will you hit him in the back? You will not. Even if you did, you only have 5 damage. So, all right, well, that's just the way it's gonna have to be then. We're gonna have to take a few hits, which is, you know, pretty normal on this covenant, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the other thing about tomorrow is it'll be interesting to play Monster Train on super low covenants again with no like challenges and whatnot. Just like discovering Monster Train for the first time. How wild is that? And I've been looking forward to the DLC, so I've been like following the developer streams and whatnot. But I think that if you have not seen any of it, if you are just like coming in completely blind, you are gonna want to check it out. There's some really, really interesting mechanics. There's a new final boss as well that is not Seraph and is based on the like risk reward mechanics. It's bonkers. It's super cool. It's like the more risk you take, you can eventually get this super boss at the end. Yeah, I wanted that so that this guy dies so that we can kill him on the next floor. Ideally. Like, Wickless is not yet scaling enough. And I haven't gotten my second Baron. Where are you at? You're in this pile somewhere. So we'll throw that on you. And we'll throw that on you. I know these guys are going to make it by, but they have way less attack than the Archer. Okay. Tycoon, hello, welcome. Welcome, my friend. You get a front row seat to the middle floor. The middle floor, there's nothing exciting happening on the middle floor, but you get to hang out there. Okay, if I throw this explosive here, he will blow. You have burnout 2. 2, 4, 11. So I can actually make you blow as well. Phrasing. I'll throw you down. You will... Wait. If I put you down, this guy in the back won't actually explode. That's okay. We're fine with that. So you'll go, and then you'll go next turn. That's fine. That's acceptable. I would prefer to try to get them to blow like every time I play them, because then you can just keep bringing them back. Yeah, so this molded. But we're only going to be able to bring back like one every now and then anyway, so this is fine. You're relentless, aren't you? How about that, huh? Whenever the Entombed Explosive is bigger than our champion, we have problems. Yeah, we got big problems. Like fundamental build problems here. I think this is necessary. This is just for fun. Dead. All right, cool. We got 5 gold. The good thing is at least we're getting enough coin to kind of maybe dig ourselves out of this. 334, huh? So if I can reform every turn, we can get you back. I think we want you to tank as much damage as possible. So you will tank 4 hits and you have burnout 4, so that's actually perfect because then you'll get some licks in and then you'll die, and look at that. Talos is dead. Very nice. All right, well, we managed to make that work, but like lost a little bit of the pyre health in the process. And there he goes. Got caned. All right, unit draft is going to be super important. Transcend Imp. I should have gone imps, it turns out. Consuming the amount of armor on a unit, or doubling the amount of armor on a unit, is not bad either. Trigger Youth's extinguish ability without killing it, though. For our deck, I think is the play. I think this is really the play. Because I don't want this for consume. I want to keep the reinforce. And we can use that, hopefully. Maybe we can like dupe the amount of explosives we have or something. But hopefully we can use that guy. Railbeater, you get a few extra armor stacks. I still don't think it's worth it. Paraffin, Enforcer, you are going to make everybody angry, which is what you do. You make everyone angry, but unfortunately all my people, they're not angry. They don't want this anger. I think we stick to the units we have, and we just try to buff them up somehow. We're going to need Ember to work our way out of the Ember Drain situation that we're going to find ourselves in. And I don't get to pick this. Why, Train? Why have you done this for me? Or I shouldn't say for me. Why have you done this to me? Yeah, sure. We'll take some wing stuff. You gonna pick my champion upgrade too? Alright, so I think it might be better to pivot towards spikes. Sentient just has no damage. And like has no use. I don't think the revenge is like that much good, because most of our deck is these dregs that are just completely worthless. I guess what I could have done was grab like a rail beater or something and put him behind the sentient, or maybe a yeah, I don't know. I think we have to go bristling. I think we have to pivot into spikes. Otherwise I don't see how you're gonna be relevant. Otherwise you're just a big meat shield with like no attack. You're gonna have like 2-4-6 attack, because you're not scaling like a multi-strike unit or something like that. You guys are spooky. I don't know if you're spooky because of... No, I don't want to take this. 350 coin is fine. We can sit on our nice cushy pile of health and just enjoy it for a while, since that seems to be something we don't get to do very often. Tycoon, you get thrown in here. Somewhere down here, I think. We'll make you angry. I'm not going to be able to kill that guy in the back, unfortunately. Oh, I will. But then I can't get the Tycoon stacks. Rip. Is this worth it? Yes. I think the amount of cash I'm going to get makes it worth it. And then honestly, we could just start molding like a Reform Burnout set up here. So I'm going to throw a Dreg there kind of like preemptively. And then I can't actually play that. So we'll do this. That's dead. And the good thing is we didn't actually get a card out of that whole thing. A Blight card. Although, whatever. Don't think about it too much. It's like buying into Bitcoin in 2012, and then you look at the price of it now. It's like, just don't think about it, man. Just don't think about it. Make your life a lot easier. Purge, armor. So I want this card to be more useful. I feel like doing an extinguished deck could be a good time. I just have to figure out how to do it. You are free. I can play you for free. Honestly, let's throw this drag down. If you burn out, you burn out. And then I think we just take the free vent, or sorry, the armor and then the free vent. So armor up and then free vent. We were lucky that a deadweight was drawn there. If something more important was drawn there, I would have felt like that armor up was a waste. Because I had completely forgotten about the wing steal. All right, now's where the fun begins. So entombed explosives are going to be our, like, the meat of our attack. I really could use the extinguish abilities trigger twice thing, like that modifier, but we're probably not going to get that for a while, so we're just going to have to run with this for a little bit. We could use it. Let's just purge you. I mean, these are good cards now. Because of Volatile Gauge, this makes this solid. Like, it's 120 damage to a front row unit. That's like better than a Helioco Crystallis, you know? Or maybe not better than, but it's certainly more damaging. Shiny Stew, you should also get out of the deck. I don't want him to die though, because I'm kind of comfortable with my reform pile being mostly entombed. What if I trigger you early and then play somebody? No, that wouldn't make any sense, because we can't. Okay, let's just do that. We'll get the 5 gold early. Oh, it doesn't matter about my reform pile. Doesn't matter because my reforms are not random anymore. I'm playing with dregs and regular reforms. I'm not playing with all the random stuff. That's actually a really nice change. It's been so long since I played with typical reform that I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always worried about my reform pile, and today I don't have to. Today's a new day. That's pretty sad. Pardon my yawn. It's pretty sad whenever Vent won't even knock out a Clip Guardian there. All right, you go here. I don't care how much you cost. You're worth it because I want to get this combo. Boom. You just got to do it once. You just got to do it once. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll hit me once. Okay. So we're rolling in torches. We probably should get rid of a few of those, especially because they're just made super bad by Volatile Gauge. If I were able to give a, oh yeah, come back to life. Give me 5 gold. Give me 5 gold. Perfect. Look at you. You're so magnificent. Magnificent, just standing there in all your glory. There it is. I love that extinguish. All right, I will take you again, and I will take you now. Maybe. Oh, or can I play everything if I throw down a Fire Chomper? I think I'd rather have the boom. So give me the boom, and then make you big. Honestly, most of our damage here is going to come from spikes. You are going to be an easy play at the end of the turn, and then you are an easy play right now. Boom. 244 is terrible. I have no damage, and that's okay. That's okay. We're working on it. I don't like this at all, especially because I can't afford them. Oh, you're not a Blight card. You're a Scourge card. When did that happen? How long have you been in the game? What are you talking about here? What are we doing here? All right, self-mutilation, I guess. We might as well play this one because it's cheaper. And then I don't want to throw this guy up there. He doesn't want to hang out there either. We really just need the reforms. That's all we got, so that's unfortunate. We're not going to get the reforms on the next turn. We're just going to have to go with it. Yep, didn't get them. And you are not going to be strong enough through this. I can't play the purges to kill you. I don't think. Like, this is fine, but it costing 3 is miserable. What if I give you a bunch of rage and some armor? I don't think you'll live, but you will not be able to afford that card, you idiot. Okay. How dare I? How dare I assume I had enough? All right, well, you'll die in 1 hit, which is fine. So we're going to be down to 60 health. We're going to be down to 55 health, which is feasible. Like, that's fine. Covenant rank 25, like, we're above 40, so we feel good about it. We take those. I am cool with this. I think we could use a branding right. Honestly, maybe the strategy for Volatile Gauge is just to load it up with as many cards as we can. Like, is that the play? Just 3-cost cards all the way down the board? Hopefully it goes this way. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Spikes on Sentient are going to be worthless with... If we do go Sketches... You won't get played. I forget. You're not included in Sketches. So if we do go Sketches, it's going to be Baron, or Baron Tycoon. Potentially Stewards, Dregs, and Explosives. None of those really screams good Sketches of Salvation run. So I don't actually think this is the play. I think we just have to go with this. I think it's better than 10 Ember. I think we can dupe either one of you or... Ugh, this is all bad. This is all very bad. What do we do? What do we do? I think we actually dupe a Calcified Ember. That's ridiculously wild that I really want more of those cards. I would have like thrown that in the 5 times dupe, as wild as that is. And I think this is fine. We're not really worried about damage output. Like, we have plenty of beef. It's what we don't have is the damage output to throw back to him. Yeah, like this guy does not scare me because I have vents. What does scare me is not having enough floor capacity to do hardly anything. You go there, which is perfect. You should probably just not get played. Yeah, we'll just keep you out of this. Nah, you can go up top. How about that? Ah, I drew my molded, which is bad. Because I'd rather have it next turn for the shenanigans. But think about the shenanigans. Okay. Memento Mori is worthless for us right now. You're perfect. Look at that. Planned out, 4D chess, planned way in advance. My 800 ELO chess brain just came up with that. Dregs should probably be thrown in front for next turn. Do I throw 2? Yeah, I throw 2. Oh, free vent. Look at that. It's going to make him absolutely massive, though, because he's 20 now, which is not good. But we did get 20 gold out of it, so, I mean, who's the real winner here? Explosive? This is how I feel about it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then now you're dead. Now you're dead. So is the Sentient, actually. But that's okay, because these guys all die to spikes, and so look how much money we made. It's totally worth it, right? This video I discovered capitalism. Look, they're all dead, but look how much money we made. Pyre Chomper, you can go down. You don't need to get played. You're special. You are a very special card. I think we keep you alive at all means necessary. Not worried about you. Oh, you're huge. I am very worried about you. Why are you so big? When did this happen? Please, Clip Defender, take it easy on me, eh? Yeah, these guys are spooky with the defenders, especially because I took the non-boss enemy units get a bunch of damage perk. And I have no damage to kill anything. So yeah, this is on me. This is completely on me, is what I'm trying to say. All right, you're gonna go up there. I don't like it. I would prefer to not kill these guys in the back, but they're each huge. So 2, 4, 6, I think is better than them being 8, 8, 8. Because if I kill, let's see this. So if I kill each one of them, right? Right now combined they do they do 24 damage. If I kill each one of them, they're each going to give these 2 guys 2 damage. So 4, 8, 12. So it's way better to kill the 2 of them by the time they get to the pyre than to let them live. So I think we do that as much as it pains me. But the thing is, we have to kill all 3 of them. We can't just kill the one. Okay, so now their damage has been spread out a little bit. Not spread out, but now their damage is not so obvious. Fortify, still dead. Right? No, you're good. Look at that. Planned. All part of the plan. Entombed Explosive again. I cannot rely on these guys. Like, this is a bad strategy. To rely on these dudes, like, I'm just gonna get blasted. I'm gonna get blasted when the final boss comes around. Final boss is a sweep unit as well, which means that nothing matters. Because all of my dregs are dead. We might be toast. I might be very toast. We should try to kill this guy if at all possible. I think this is probably just the way to do it. Let's just clear him out. If you go down with that, that's perfect. We can also molded our... Is that the best play? Or should I just entombed this Pyre Chomper? Let's see. How many? I can't see how many Ember this torch costs through the card, but I can assume it's between 1 and 3. And Flame is a good play. Dregs will just die immediately, so they're bad plays. Honestly, yeah, just go with the explosive. Just lay a bomb in his path. All right, 58. I feel bad about that. That's not what I would call good. And him having so much lifesteal, just oh no. I didn't get a single reform card. Can't use that either because no one has extinguish triggers. Nothing. And it's 3 cost. Oh man, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Dead. We'll do that, but like it's not pretty. And it added 2 extra damage to you. I should have played those 2 in the other order. Okay. Still noticed that there's no reform. I don't know if you caught that, but I can't help but notice that he's healing out of this situation. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to purge. We might as well keep you alive for like a little bit. Yeah, just go ahead. Heal yourself all up. That's fine. Take a nap. Might as well. Take a little break on your way to the real enemy. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. So as I mentioned, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully better stuff than this. We're going to be learning a little bit about the way the new DLC works. But this runs weird. Very weird. I'm going to have a hard time, I think, beating this one, the like completely random chaos deck. Like I don't know that this is the play. The expert challenge, most of them so far have been fairly like forgiving, but I don't know if this is a YouTube one. Because I think this challenge might be a bit out of my hands, or at least like it's going to take a few brute force attempts. But either way, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in checking out the new Monster Train DLC, or at least the public beta of it, you're welcome to do so. Go into Steam and enable your betas. It should be live at some point today. And if not, if you can't get around to it, I will be streaming it and I will upload those videos to YouTube. And then there'll be videos that I record over the weekend as well. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. See you.